as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. Throwing is Rodgers. Flush to his right. And able to find Alan Lazard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the 2nd half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Stafford now to throw. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 30. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Mercedes Lewis taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. On 2nd and 12, Stafford flushed out right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A give. This is Michel. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he'll take this one down to the 36. So the kick from here, a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henderson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On 2nd down and 4. Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there, gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. Once more with Henderson. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Now Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Forced out to his left. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a result.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Mercedes Lewis with his second touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Now a first down throw, Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Throwing again is Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Stafford to Kupp there for a Rams first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. On 1st and 10, Stafford. This is caught. It's Woods. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. From the red zone now, Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Deshaun Jackson as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The return man is Hill. across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Robert Woods. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 37 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Rodgers now on 1st down. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And it's Michel once again. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the ground is Michel. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. On 4th down, Stafford. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again.
He's got a man. Complete. The 40. The 30. Touchdown. Davante Adams. 95 yards. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. That's caught. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength. Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Michel. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. On 3rd down, Michel. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19, and he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Throwing is Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Here's Stafford. He gets it complete to Jackson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Back now at Lambeau. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Michel trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Now Jones. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Now it's Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Here it's Stokes in on the tackle.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now it's Stafford. And he's got it. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Rodgers.
Pass complete, Tunyon. And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And it's incomplete. Now there is 1 second remaining, so they'll have time here for one more play. Rodgers to throw. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On first down, it's Stafford.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Try to get it to Woods, but it'll be second down. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7 from the gun. Here's Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, I know you toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. You got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford eluding the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Now this throw caught left side, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, second down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's taken in by Henderson.
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Stafford. Caught on the slant. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. snap it to Stafford. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like